President Donald Trump's high-stakes visit to Beijing has thrust US-China relations back into the global spotlight. The optics have been warm, marked by red carpets, military fanfare, and carefully choreographed diplomacy. But Chinese President Xi Jinping has also underlined the gravity of the situation, warning that the world stands at a critical crossroads. Sitting across the American president in Beijing's Great Hall of the People, Xi invoked the Thucydides Trap, a historical theory that warns of conflict between a rising power and an established superpower.
The world has come to another crossroads. Can China and the United States overcome the so-called Thucydides Trap and create a new paradigm of major country relations? Can we meet global challenges together and provide greater stability for the world? Can we build a bright future together for our bilateral relations in the interest of the well-being of the two peoples and the future of humanity? These are the questions vital to history, to the world, and to the people. They are the questions of our times that we, as leaders of major countries, need to answer together.
The Thucydides Trap is a theory rooted in ancient Greek history. The phrase refers to the dangerous pattern that emerges when a rising power threatens to overtake an established superpower. The idea comes from the Greek historian Thucydides, who wrote about the Peloponnesian War nearly 25 years ago. He argued the rise of Athens and the fear it created in Sparta, which made war inevitable. In modern geopolitical terms, the parallels are clear. China is widely seen as the rising challenger, while the United States remains the dominant global power. The term was coined by Harvard political scientist Graham Allison. His research examined 16 historical cases where a rising power challenged an established one. In 12 of those cases, the rivalry ended in war. Among the examples cited, Imperial Germany's challenge to Britain before World War I. Only 4 historical rivalries avoided conflict, and all required major diplomatic compromises from both sides. In 2012, he wrote that how China and America are the Athens and Sparta of today, writing that a Thucydides trap has been sprung in the Pacific. By invoking the trap directly to Donald Trump, Xi Jinping seems to acknowledge that tensions between Beijing and Washington are no longer isolated disputes, but part of a much deeper structural rivalry. It also presents an opportunity. History may point towards conflict, but the outcome is not inevitable.